Namaste friends, and I hope you're doing well. Let's continue the moon series, the moon in its house placement. So what happens when if you have moon in the 10th house? Now the 10th house is all about career, it's all about your reputation status, your professional circle, government, publicity, politicians, and all that is seen in this 10th house. So now what happens when moon goes here? Okay. um, you see, you'll have this character of what people think about you, how you are seen by others. That sort of thought will be always predominant in your mind. Whatever you do, you always think about what the other person is thinking, or what the other person will have an idea about you. Okay, this will be predominantly in your mind, and that can create a lot of problems because again moon gets confused by its the main thing about moon is, although its mind is very strong and powerful and all that, but it gets confused a lot, especially when it goes to the 10th house. Your reputation is always a main concern. You always will make sure that your reputation will not be at stake, and you'll do a lot of things to just make sure that you are okay. I mean, as long as your honor and your pride is intact. And what else? The 10th house is also how you hold yourself in the public circle, how you tend to have a very natural charismatic approach. You tend to be very jovial, charismatic, helpful, kind, and how shall I say, very a person who can count on. Okay, someone, if you're in a public, if you, let's say you're in a mall or something, it's something that's going on there and they need help, you actually go and help. You really go and help. And the last thing you want to do is to see credits, to see if you can get some credits out of it. Some people will actually say for you, okay, you've done a great job. No, you not do that. You will have these natural helping tendencies. Okay. But then you'll be also very cautious because you'll be thinking, if your help would damage your reputation, then perhaps you may not be doing it. But if it's not, then you go all the way out. Okay, the last thing you want to do, last thing you want to have is some cheap credits. And also your desire will be very strong to take charge within a work situation. You wanna be the leader. You wanna not to say control, but you wanna manage things well. You wanna arrange things well. Especially if you have a strong Mercury, then you will naturally settle things very fast. You will tell people what to do and to get the job done. And you already have that mindset, which means it's a little bit difficult to work with you as well, because you tend to expect certain quality from your teammates. So if you're working alone, it's okay, but if you're working in a team, chances are you might have a lot of enemies or rivalries and all that's going on. You tend to the other thing is about you is your emotions. The 10th house is all about career, so your emotions, you need to take control of your emotions. You need to be to see balance in life. Sometimes it really doesn't matter what people think about you. Truly, it really doesn't matter. What you think about yourself is the key actually to success. But then you're over concerned towards what people think about you can have many problems, especially at work. You tend to love to gain knowledge. You want to gain more knowledge. You will do more. If you're working in an environment, you'll do more industrial studies about it. If you're in a school, you want to be the best. You tend to be you tend to hard work a lot when it comes to education. Some of these people who have these charts configuration in their charts are seen to be scholars, natural religious gurus, and all that have these charts. You will bring good name to your family actually, because your qualities within you because you naturally help. You're very intelligent, you're smart, you are caring, and you take pride with what you do. So people have good thoughts. Your reputation is always on par or above, and that's where the pressure comes in, right? Because you want to maintain that reputation, and sometimes it gets a little bit offhand, and you lose everything, every name. You'll be given a bad name, and so on and so forth. So if you can keep your emotions at balance, to say that sometimes there can be failures, sometimes you lose, it's okay. It's okay to think like that. um, what else? You will tend to have a lot of assistance from the female. If you are a guy, then you'll have a lot of assistance from the female. The females will naturally tend to assist you, because being a moon in the 10th house, you will have this charismatic, magnetic, and energetic personality. So you will be seen as a trustworthy person within the circle of the ladies. So, and it also attracts them a lot. So if you have new moon in the 10th house, chances are you'll get a lot of, if for a guy, you tend to have a lot of ladies company. And for the ladies, of course, your reputation will be also strong. You will be called as the graceful one, as the beautiful one, and that creates a lot of good names for your family. Of course, all this depends to the dignity of moon and the rasi it's sitting, and also the strength of the grahas, and a lot of things, curses, the malefic characteristics. There's just so many things to consider. What I'm saying is a bit of a both on most pleasant and also adverse effects. You also at times, most of the times, you tend to be very serious and responsible. If someone looks at you from a distance, they might think you're a very arrogant and snobbish person when you're doing work or when you're working and all that. You will be fully concentrated in your work, okay? And this is something seen also. When you're not comfortable displaying your emotions, you tend to be secretive, even if you're sad or angry or whatever, which you are inside, but then you try not to show it out. You conceal all these things within yourself, and that can lead you into a very secretive person. So you normally won't go well with the Scorpios. Vrichika people are very the Rashi of Vrichika people are very they're very lavish, they're very grand and all that. You can be the opposite of them, actually, and it comes with certain good qualities and some bad as well, okay? At times these people are known to be shy and insecure also. If you have this moon in the 10th house, you tend to be a little bit less confident sometimes, depending on the positions of the graha. Also, you can be either really confident or you can be shy, and sometimes these people are tend to be recluses, so they work alone. They do things better in their professional life, in their career. They do things better alone rather than working in a team, okay? So what I'm saying is, you must learn to relax, enjoy yourself, go out and play, and don't be always working and all that, because although that's who you are, but then you need to take it, unwind a little bit, relax yourself, okay? You're very conservative, you're reliable, and you're ambitious, and it comes with a price. Of course, it's all good, but then again, if you don't strike the balance, if you cannot accept failure, then you're going to have many problems in life, especially when you have it in the 10th house, okay? So and eventually these people who do not get that, they'll become selfish, and they'll tend to be very manipulative. They try to be devious and cheat and all that. That is why your desire for recognition must be under control. You must learn to strike the balance, okay? There are some remedies for this. I hope to cover these remedies on my future videos. Until then, thank you, and hope to see you soon. Namaste.